Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darius Garland is drawing comparisons to another all-time Cavs point guard, four-time All-Star Mark Price. Now, Price said, "I do see it. I really like his game. They come into the NBA so young now. All Darius has to do is stay, and he's going to be a star for a long time." Well, if anyone would know, Kevin, it would be him. Back to you.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, they've got Harris. And Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Now, here is Irving, coming off a solid outing against Miami. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
That's good from Irving.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now Harris following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Wasted no time on that one.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Mobley, a screen on Simmons. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Simmons against Garland. Allen outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Clock at 6 to the left wing. And here's Garland for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
It's good. Irving's got 6.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Releases. Irving misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Mitchell with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket to stop the run. And Simmons with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Irving against Mitchell. No good from Irving.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's stolen by Allen. Lobbed up there for Mitchell.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Simmons left side. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Mobley after Ben Simmons' bucket over O'Neal. Now that one from Mobley.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Irving passes to Claxton. Harris up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Shot clock at 6. Irving way outside. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell kicks to Garland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris' depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals. That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And here is Irving. He has 6. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 8 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Now Irving. He's got 8. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Harris. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Irving dishes to Harris. Mobley against O'Neal. Pass to Irving. Back to O'Neal. That three off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harris against Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Tries again. Here's Mobley. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He has 6. Nets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Simmons' shot is good.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Now the pass to Stevens. Allen outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cleveland the rebound. The three from Garland. The putback. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Watanabe's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Warren comes in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The Nets with the lead. Simmons passes to Warren. Screen by Simmons. Shot from free throw range. That one off the back iron and out.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Garland. Dishes to Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
First free throw is good.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen, and Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Garland. That one misses. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's LeVert. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Love. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. Passes it to Warren. Down low, and stolen by Mobley. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Outside Warren. Pass to Claxton. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there. And the Nets lead by 1.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
LeVert against Curry. Mobley a screen on Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting, in particular from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, but obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
LeVert hits both of them. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup stores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Curry passes to Claxton. Warren on the wing. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And the Nets with possession here, following the miss by Kevin Love. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. To the inside. And it's LeVert missing. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mills finds Curry. A floater. Claxton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
The Nets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in.
One shot.
Cavaliers trailing. Here's LeVert. Love kicks to LeVert. Love with the screen on Curry. Here's LeVert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Over Love. And a nice play by Curry as he scores.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Pass to Love. And the pass to LeVert. Back to Love. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Passes it to Thomas. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Rubio with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Osman from downtown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Now, here's Warren. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. They set the pick. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Sumner in at the 1. That's the Nets' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Sumner. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Almost, but it rolls out.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, here's Garland, and the shot is good. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
And Simmons kicks to Irving. Harris setting the pick for Irving. Off target from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Torres for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Here's Irving. Jared Allen making his last shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Garland against Harris. Here's Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Sumner, guarded by Garland. Irving looking for an opening. Over Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. Misses off the right eye.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Love outside. Back to Mitchell. It's a floater, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Nets. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
check out some stats for Evan Mobley. Simmons passes to Irving. Over to the wing. Sumner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Sumner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
At the line, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning: chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Sumner. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game, and it's in there. Sumner's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland with it, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Here's Sumner, guarded by Garland. For 3, Harris. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Looking at some numbers for Irving. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Nets trail by 8. Simmons passes to Watanabe. The dish to Irving. Over Allen. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Here's Steffens, guarded by Harris. Steffens can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Mitchell passes to Stevens. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth team.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Warren comes in for Joe Harris. And Curry subbed in for Irving. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 9 points. LeVert against Curry. Simmons on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Garland looking it over. Kicks to Allen. The pass to LeVert. Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Curry finds Warren. To the middle. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Claxton.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Count that one from Mobley.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Inside, Claxton the pass to Curry. Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And he stays with it. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Warren. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways, maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Here's Garland, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Stevens. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Now Simmons. The 11-footer. Here's Claxton, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 9.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Mobley finds LeVert. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Here's Simmons. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Steffens. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Curry against LeVert. Curry kicks to Warren. Inside, here's Simmons. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Mobley. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mobley's got 15.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
LeVert against Curry. To the middle, here's Claxton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
LeVert against Curry. Passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Screen by Allen. From the line, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Now, here's Warren. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these 2 in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
What stood out to me is the way they crash the glass. These guys go hard after every miss, and that's reflected in the score.
They look like the hungrier team. Or maybe I'm just getting hungry myself.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3. No good from Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Irving from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The pass to Garland. Pass to Stevens to the left side wing. Here's Mobley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. At the elbow, Irving. Over Mitchell. And that one goes long.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Good on the jump shot. Mitchell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Mitchell outside. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley has screen on Irving. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The Nets working the ball around now. Down low. Here's Claxton. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Harris finds Irving. Here's Claxton, defended by Allen. Harris outside. Right wing. O'Neal from long range. Nailed from three-point land. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In third, the Nets.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Cleveland leading by 3. Rubio taking his time here. Here's Love, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Love's got his third basket of the night. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Mobley. Up top, Rubio. Beyond the arc. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Rubio. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Over Mitchell. Irving passes to Claxton. The drive by Mitchell. That one good for 2. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Offensive rebound.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Love dishes to Rubio. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Thomas checked in for Kyrie Irving. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he gets them both. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's good from Thomas. The Nets making a switch here. Sumner's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Love outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Okoro's got 5.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Sumner kicks to O'Neal. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Osman, guarded by O'Neal. Osman, the pass to Love. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now, here's Rubio, following the miss by Kevin Love. Rubio right side. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Claxton. He's got 15. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 5th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Now, here's Warren. Guarded closer. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
To me, T.J. Warren has the kind of frame that could allow him to be effective on the window. I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
Free throw off from Warren. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Nets trail by 11. And there's the pass to Sumner. Here's Claxton, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry's checked in for the Nets.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets, Seth Curry.
Here's Sumner. He has 5. They set the pick. Here's Warren. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Love finds Rubio. Cleveland moving it around. Good on the bucket. Okoro's got 7 points.
That's what you call a whatever-it-takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Thomas with it. Five on the clock. Releases from 15. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here's LeVert. Passes it to Okoro. Here's Osman. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Curry dishes to Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. LeVert against Curry. Takes a 3. And it's LeVert missing. Nets trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Love with the screen for LeVert. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Sumner. He's got 5. .144 left in the third. Watanabe passes to Thomas. Shoots over Okoro. And the shot falls short this time. Rubio against Curry. It's LeVert on the wing. Love trying to break loose. And it's LeVert missing. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Warren kicks to Curry. Pass to Warren. Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Love. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 11. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Love with the screen on Curry. Love outside. And it's off from three-point range. Nets shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Here's Sumner, covered by Rubio. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rebound by Sumner. Sumner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Warren. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oh, LeVert in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harris is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mills. And it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Irving's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Garland, the pass to Allen. He dishes it to Mitchell. Battles through traffic and lays it in. That's now 22 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Mitchell against Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Allen. He kicks to Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Garland. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Nets trail by 13. Now Mills. Kicks to O'Neal. Irving against Mitchell. On the wing, Irving. Clock is at 3. Over Mitchell. No good from Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Allen passes to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. And they'll get another chance. And Mobley throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Mills. Simmons on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And they pick up 2.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Simmons left side. Scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Irving against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Irving. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Simmons driving the lane.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Outside Garland. Here's Stevens. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Stevens, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Now, here is Irving. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Simmons. Shoots over Garland. Simmons missing again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. Puts the move on. He doesn't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with Stevens, the pass to Mitchell. Puts up a three. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's. Harris dishes to Irving. The 11-footer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run. It's Garland, top of the key. Back to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Now here is Harris. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Back to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Here's Steffens. Here's Garland. There's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Now here's Simmons. Out to Harris. The shot from 20 feet away. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Garland against Simmons. Kept alive. Allen. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Steffens, guarded by Harris. Here's Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart on the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should, and I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And he's good on the second. Here's Irving. Kicks to O'Neal. Launches it. And the Nets miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they double up Simmons to the inside. Claxton, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Net shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Stephens to the paint. Mobley kicks to Garland. From 11 feet away, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Here's Irving. Cavaliers with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And the pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Passes it to Allen. He kicks it to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Irving. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Watanabe's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Inside. Mitchell against Irving. Down low. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Garland. Allen outside. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Irving. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Mitchell left side. 5 to shoot. 8 away. Another shot. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Watanabe. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. From past the arc, Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jared Allen.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Irving. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Watanabe. Harris looking it over. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.